And then now you guys got your own league. Talk
Yep.
to me about that. So why have you guys got your own league now?
Got our own league because in the end, there were so many like fights in the one that they were doing that the venue said, I'm not doing this league anymore. I make more money just hiring it out to like after work sessions and stuff. Yeah. And we said, come on, your leagues were good. Yeah. And they said, not doing it. So I said, what if we find the teams for you? And that's why we got Oakwood in and stuff, because we heard that they were competitive.
Oh, so you brought them in?
Yeah. We got all of the teams, or we worked with them because it's a local area. We said who were the teams that have played here before but don't anymore, but could be convinced to come back. Yeah. To be fair to Oakwood, they're a great team. They won Division 1 without losing a game. I just think they acted up against us, you know.
For the cameras.
Because Taff was there and stuff.
To be fair, I've played them for my Sunday team.
Yeah.
And like, we're not too much different. That is kind of like what they are, just like. Really.
They're the sort of team. Yeah.
Olympia.
Oh, you play for Olympia?
Yeah, I've been playing there the last 3 years.
Oh, I thought it was just Barney you played for
Barney
them.
don't play for them.
Barney don't play for them.
Adrian just joined as well.
Okay.
This season, but it's just me and Age. I've been there. It's my 3rd season now, but I've been there by myself, really.
Okay, so you would have been part of the title-winning side last season, yeah? Okay.
I was first top goal scorer for Olympia last year.
What?
Yeah, I scored like.
Ryan always scores goals.
Why am I not seeing this on Five Guys socials?
Me and Ryan always have a debate.
Sunday League, you'll see.
Nah, why is it on the Five Guys socials?
Me and Ryan have a debate. Who's the highest goal scorer in Five Guys history, me or him?
Are you not guys don't do the stats?
There is someone who we sent a free hat to because he'd worked out every stat and every assist,
Bless
every
him.
goal, and I'm like, how have you worked that out?
Yeah.
Because you go back on every video and you count out back. Imagine you counting out the games are like 10 goals each game, and there's like 150 of them. How are you working out assists and pre-assists? What is going on there?
You know what? That's dedication. Fair play to whoever that is. But
well, Mo, he did a stat for me. It was like, what was it? 8 games, 25 goals. It's like, how have you done that? Like, where have you got that from?
Ryan's the Haaland of
I'll say Lampard,
7's side. Yeah, exactly. Don't underrate midfielders who can score goals at 7's.
Yeah.
I see some midfielders just short. Jordan Henderson, man, sideways, and it's like.
Who's the Jordan Henderson of the team?
we don't have any other midfielders. Ryan don't come off. That's how Ryan likes it. Ryan doesn't like to come off.
It down.
Ask Oscar about trying to sub off Ryan. He won't do it.
Oh, is it? You got a tantrum? Is that you?
No, no one even tries it though. No one tries it unless I'm injured.
Because they know, innit? They know, you bro, strong.
We've got a trial series right now.
Yeah?
We're doing a trial series, and that's our first example of trying to get people who aren't friends, and we're just trying to do some good videos.
Any midfielders?
Yeah, midfielders getting sent home. No, joking. Nah.
What, you're going to be on the side? I'm like, no, we can't pass this, we can't do
exactly,
this.
Yeah.
Now, my thing with midfielders though is at 7's and 5 sides.
Yeah.
Once you're at like what halfway line, why are we looking to pass?
Yeah.
You've got,
go for goal, innit?
Go for the goal. Because then you've got the board there.
Yeah.
So many goals happen when you shoot.
Yeah.
Hits the board, rebound, goal.
Wait, how do you feel about this? So, using the boards to your advantage.
Oh. I actually hate it.
Okay.
I actually hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think
Take it back.
this mic's getting a little workout. I will say the boards is like, it looks so bad when you do it. I think when we play a 7-a-side games, I know it's 7-a-side, but when you get games that are like 2-2, 3-3, you almost feel like it's 11-a-side. It's like a real game.
It's
Once you start hitting the boards, it becomes a bit like, just like
childish.
Cheating, isn't it?
It's just childish, isn't it?
It's like, I've used it before.
Yeah.
But
I reckon if you're going back to keeper, that's fine. But if you're looking to go forwards, that's a bit childish.
I've just seen people. I've seen people use it when we're like desperate to like hold on to a lead and we're just like kicking off anything and it gets back to Louis. I hear it, but
that's different though, isn't it?
Yeah, but if we were like if we were using, I've seen like, do you know those sort of older teams at like 7's?
Yeah.
And they do a lot of that sort of, and I see keepers like doing weird throws and these like tricks of the trade, and it's like there's little gimmicks you can do, isn't it?
You know,
Age started doing it recently as crossing. He started hitting it off the backboard to come like edge of the box.
They're just shots, man.
I'm trying to give Age some fun.
You're killing him.
Hey, that's just a shot there. But Adrian will look you in the eye and say, I meant that.
Yeah. You know what pisses me off as well? It's like when people intentionally hold it in the corner. Yeah. Like, I know the ball ends up there anyway, but if you're trying to waste the clock down, don't be holding it in the corner.
When we played B2R, they brought in a few futsal players, and they were just the Arsenal of wasting time, man. You know?
they were different with it though. A lot of teams, when they want you in the corner, they're waiting for contact. They wouldn't even do that. They're like baiting you to come as soon as you come. Keep up. bang, straight into middle, back in the corner, and it's like, what am I even doing here? Like, do I come? Do I stand? If you don't go, they're just standing on the ball waiting. Yeah. And they're what, like 4-2 up at the time. You can't even like.
Was B2R one of the best teams that you played? Like, especially in that second game. Was it the second game?
That game's annoying though, because we didn't have so many. Like, we didn't have Barney. We had Theo and Luke at the back, I think. Like, Luke's a defender, but Theo needs a real pure defender next to him to shine. Who played up front? Stan? Uriel up front. Like, can do his thing. He's good, but it's like you want someone a bit more physical up there, really. No subs. But I think half time was 2-1. Yeah. And then they brought on a couple. Brought on a couple players, and it was just like, well, the level here is just
Owen, you know, you brought on the ringers, bro. You brought on the ringers.
I got a lot of love.
Come on, right, get it out.
Owen, I got a lot of love for Owen. All I'll say is, I don't think he needs to get as many new players as he does, because his team wins games. That's what they're so good at. I don't know what his room looks like. That guy takes a trophy home every Saturday, Sunday, man. Like, he's got a new trophy. I hear it. But when you're playing five guys, I almost feel like you don't need to go and get insurance players, six or seven new players from Essex. You don't need to grab them. Have a go with the team that played us before. Do you know what I mean? Because that game was 6-6. You don't need to go and get 11 new men.
No, but that's respect to you guys, because again, everyone knows now, it's a big stage playing you guys. Yeah. So again, they've got to show out, and they can't be getting dumped on the five guys.
I hear it, but we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that either. We drew 6-6 to B2R. There's no way we're getting. We probably had 2 less players than we had the first time. There's no way we're getting new players just to get one over on a team. Do you know what I mean? If we played Oakwood tomorrow, and that's a game that we would need to win. Somehow. You'd see the same team. Honestly, you'd see the same team with a bit more sort of focus. That's it.
Only person who wouldn't be there, who wasn't, would be Chili, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or maybe Raptis, who knows. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, we wouldn't just go out and say, what if we lose, and be panicked about it. We'd say, boys, lock in.
Losing on camera is not a thing in my head anymore either.
But you guys have made it though. You're talking from a different point of view, innit? Everyone else is trying to be five guys. And you guys are there at the pinnacle, okay, but win, lose or draw, we're doing content. You know what I'm saying we're doing well in it.
What's wrong if B2R brought the same team and lost 7-6 this time? Is that a disaster for them? It shouldn't be. That's my opinion.
But again, from the flip side of things, if they win, it's a big win for them. We beat five guys, we can capitalise off the back of it. So that's why I see it that side, innit?
Yeah, I hear it, but it's just a balance, isn't there? They beat us 10-2 in the end, so they brought more than they needed. Do you know what I mean? But it's just different teams do different things, and as I said, part of our charm is that it's never about winning, and we will lose games that way. We will, because people will bring players to make sure they win. Yeah. But some days we'll get them. We'll still get them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. With the team that we have.
Talk to me about this Raptis and Ramen bromance. the thing I never thought I would see ever, but
it's a special bromance, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of works still.
It really works. If there's one person who misses Raptis more than any of us, it's Ramen. Because Ramen's made a best friend and then lost the best friend. So I think Raptis must miss him too, because Raptis won't like to admit it, but him and Ramen, they got on.
Become boys.
It looked quite. It didn't look forced or anything like that. It did look like a nice little bromance going on.
Yeah. They live close to each other as well.
Oh, is
it?
Yeah.
Obviously not now.
Yeah, exactly. Netflix needs to pick up that series, and Ramen and Raptis, on Netflix, Amazon Prime, get it going, man.
Yeah. And why have you decided to make Oscar the gaffer? What's his special qualities that makes him?
What's his special qualities?
Special Oscar quality.
He has got special qualities, for sure.
You know what it is? He's just talking, and you can't help but just smile. He's just great, and he's a good boy as well. You can't really say a bad word about him. And when he's talking to us, you actually do want to do well for him, innit? You actually do, even though a lot of the time he's just saying stuff that we would say anyway.
Exactly. Do you know why
you just would?
Do you know why you want to do well for Oscar? Because he could play. Yeah. He's back fit, and he chooses not to, which I think goes under the radar for a lot of the Five Guys boys. He chooses not to play, and he would like to play, but he accepts that he's a great manager for us, and he's happy. We talk about players who don't get subbed a lot. He's happy to come every week and not play, which is really special, because he was playing and he's still a good player. So that means that when we see him coming out of his own time, we want to win the game for him. We want to keep his winning streak going, and he's a good manager on the sly. Says a few pearls of wisdom, a few sort of weird quotes, but a few sort of great quotes, and he can do anything. As you saw in the transfer window, he was popping off with his little announcements.
whilst you got the mic, I want to ask you about your music career.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Good, man.
You've integrated it as part of
Yeah.
Five Guys as well.
I'm trying to get the song on FIFA.
Yeah?
That's what I want for it, yeah.
It does feel like a FIFA sort of song,
Yeah.
you know? It does.
So keep making TikToks about the song, you know. They're going crazy, they love it.
Which one?
Hit me up, yeah. So, but who knows, maybe at the start of the new season there'll be a new song.
I was going to say, there's got to be a remix, surely, like...
Who knows, who knows. What I'm saying is enjoy Hit Me Up now, but new season might mean new song. So we'll see.
Okay. And then the merch, like, one thing... I keep thinking, why is there no Five Guys merch like available all the time?
All year round. We're working on it. I think the hats are something that should be available all year round. But we'll see what we want to do with merch.
And the shirts, because again, you've got a loyal fan base.
It's difficult. We're working on making sure that everything is the best it can be. You know.
Make sure you've got quality control right.
Exactly. Our quality control is just like on another level in terms of like what we make sure goes out on the video. Videos don't come out until they're perfect. We spend. I don't know if anyone will spend as long as we do on a video. Honestly, making sure it's right. Commentary is done a few times till it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who does the comms then? Is it
Barney and Lou?
That's it. Or do you take it in turns?
No, they do it at the same time.
No, I mean like, do you ever like say, oh, this week we're gonna do Adrian and?
No. We haven't tried that.
I don't think we need to. Though.
No, if they ask for it, we'll give it a go. But at the minute, they get better and better, and you know their commentary is great. I want to see them commentate on other stuff. I want to see them commentate on charity matches. I want to see them commentate on other stuff, you know, in different spaces. But we'll work on that.
Their dynamic that the two of them have, because they're so close in real life as well. Like, it just works. It works with the comm.
It works, and there's a sort of craft to it to make it. You know, it sounds very natural and stuff, but like everything at Five Guys, we make sure that everything's done 10-10. And
is anyone else doing a duo comm?
No, that's what I was trying to think, because
Corn FC do it now, I think.
Oh yeah, Corn FC. Shout out to them. Yeah. But again, what is it always been agreed that them two do it and that's it? Or
we were never going to do commentary. You know,
really?
we had about 20 videos where it was just music, and we thought let others do it, and then
I think that's the hardest part, you know. Commentary is hard. Like,
I was meant to do it.
Yeah.
And then I said.
I think even you were trying to get me to do it.
And I said I stutter too much. Get Louis and Barney.
Yeah.
And since then they're just so funny. And actually we should start doing highlights of their commentary, because it gets forgotten. It gets forgotten how many lines are in there that are gold.
You should definitely like have a camera as well. Like I would just like to see behind the scenes sort of footage of just.
There's nothing crazy in there. It's little.
not in that way.
No, but it's like a little room in the basement.
Yeah.
Of Louis' family house, and they're turning the washing machine off and getting cracking. You know, that's how they like it.
You see snaps in the group chat like 3:30 in the morning. Then
swear.
Just making sure it's perfect, because it's so natural. We don't care. Like, you know, it's very like just get it out in its natural form. As I said, I don't think anyone will spend as long as the videos. As we do, just getting it perfect, getting everything perfect.
And do they edit in the memes and everything like themselves?
Yeah. Literally, like it's a team effort, like the group of us, in terms of like editing, and you know, that's what's good about being sort of the demographic we've got. Everyone's sending in memes in the group chat all the time, and we're just all like borrowing it, and you know. That's the great part of it. Like one day we'll get too old and we'll be putting in memes that are so out of date. Do you know what I mean?
Where would you go on from here then? Because obviously you've dibbled and dabbled in like doing like slip and slide videos and you know the ramen and Raptors thing. But where would you see yourself going from here? Like podcast maybe or anything else?
I think always moving. We never want to be sat down doing nothing. I think using the group as a sort of, instead of just making it about football, just like taking the group to other places, like
maybe like travel videos. I could see you guys do like travel vlogs.
Five Guys holiday. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, I think like people would want to see that. You know, like or playing other teams like elsewhere in different countries and stuff like that. Like Five Guys on tour sort of thing. That would be good.
I'd like to do an England tour.
Yeah.
Like just go in different cities. I've floated that. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be
like
good.
Way to do it. I would like to do like in a van or something. You drive around.
Yeah, like fancy a game, mate, and then just that sounds good.
But then it's like, how do you?
Mystery machine.
Logistics, isn't it?
Yeah.
That could work. Because again, like,
figure it out.
It's almost like, I think Baiteze Squad did that in a sort of way where like they just went on, they had like secret missions and just go to different places and stuff like that.
I saw they did a cool one with like cabs. They had to get like
That's how I kind of see it. Similar to that.
I think we've gone to the point where like we're a bit different from the Sunday League, the football scene, and I feel like, you know, you could go around saying, come on Dons, come on, let's see what you got, Baiteze, but these lot are really good footballers. They're like, you know, they're climbing up the leagues now. Some of them are non-league and stuff. Yeah. So I think we're just happy in our little bubble, and it's about like taking the group to sort of fun, sort of going on tour, maybe a holiday. You know, as I said, whatever the audience wants to see, we'll try and get done with this group. making memories along the way, really.